Hello, hello, hello. Hey y'all, I'm Naya, call me Naya. If you are new to my channel, welcome. But if you have already been here before, what up though? We locked in, ain't no need for the introduction, okay? Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, talk to me, I talk back, and I appreciate the love and the support that y'all always show to me. Gemini, we about to go ahead and get into this energy, okay? My sister sign, all right? Let's go ahead and get into it. I just had to put on my I don't know why I just got it because my uncle I've worn my unk ring all day. And but and I took my jewelry off, came in, showered and all that stuff, washed my day off of me, and I take my jewelry off when I shower. And for whatever reason, like I just felt the need to put on my unk right now. So Gemini, I don't know if like you are picking back up your tools, or some of y'all could just like be getting into like I don't know like certain like spiritual systems, your beliefs, something like that. Just could be very significant. But just maybe Gemini picking up something that you could have put down for so long could be very significant for you as well. I feel like I don't know why I'm here, like making a way out of no way or learning how to fix something as well too for you Gemini could be very significant. So learning how to be like more independent in certain ways. I'm not calling you a dependent, okay? I'm just saying like in certain aspects, like you could be being more like hands on, or something could just be very significant and important about your hands. Whether you do something spiritually or something, but something is very important about your hands. You putting your hands to something, you making something work, you fixing something, you figuring out something. I don't know, but like your hands, Gemini, are very special, and I feel like you need to use them. Shit. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck else to tell you, but we about to go ahead and get into your energy, okay? Just let me get a little sip of this grape, okay? Yes, it get me there. All right, let's go ahead. Look, we're gonna start off with some angel numbers for you, Gemini, divine feminine, divine masculine. I miss you, Gemini. I feel like it's been so long. You can, you're in your head, or you're just I don't know, like for whatever reason you have to, Gemini. Like it ain't nothing wrong with doing that. I feel like your comfort zone is everything right now. Some of y'all could have like a fixed sign placements highly aspected, like you could have like Scorpio or something like that, highly aspected Gemini. But I just feel like I feel like something just seems like important about emotions, or you just like staying put, and it could be due to certain emotions, or maybe certain feelings, or certain ways that you could feel. I don't know, Gemini, I don't know how to explain that. I feel like your misery does not like company. So if you are the type of person, like if you are someone who's going through something, you may not be the type of person to where it's like you be wanting to be around a whole bunch of people. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want, like, you just like to stay to yourself when you going through shit. And I understand it, but at the same time too, Gemini, I feel like don't put yourself so much in a box to, or like don't feel like you have to suffer alone, because I feel like ultimately like you're going to be left with certain thoughts or feelings or whatever that are not conducive to your growth. They don't help you none. They could cause you to, start to feel even lower, something like that. So I feel like Gemini, maybe even getting a second opinion or some guidance or something could even be important for you as well. Whether you do that spiritually, you go and pray about it, you go to your altar about it, you go, or you could do that in the physical. You could go to someone who's older than you, a close friend, something like that. I just feel like Gemini, maybe even getting a second opinion could be very significant for you as well too. But make sure that you listen. Like listening is very important. All right. Half the battle is listening, but taking action on that shit as well too. Even if it's something that you don't want to hear, Gemini, I feel like it's important. All right. So I have the number 21, the number 3. Okay, it says, I am inspiring. It says, you are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. Okay, hello, I am from Detroit. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that, Twan. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. Let me get one more here. Your divine feminine, divine masculine, Gemini. I have the number 25. The number 7 can be very significant for you as well. Thank you. The number 25 and the number 7. I have here, I am intelligent. All right, Gemini. So it says here, you have a great ability to take in, excuse me, and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. So I feel like Gemini, you using what you learn to your benefits. All right, you're like allowing it to help you to be more aware, Gemini, as well as like allowing it to help you to move forward. Okay, like I don't understand it. I don't know, Twan. They do exist in real life. I'm right here. But Gemini, like you using what it is that you learned to help yourself. All right, to help you grow, to help you succeed. I feel like something seems very significant about colors. Like, like, can you see if me and you will work? We won't. I'm not a single woman. But Gemini, like something just seems very significant about like you, like something colorful about you, Gemini, whether it be the way that you dress or just like you, I don't know, being very bright, being very vibrant as well. You could have a big personality. You could be the type of person that's always smiling, you always joking around, whether or not, you know, like you go, like whether or not you going through, you going through something or not, Gemini, like I feel like you could be the type of person that like you could hide it. You could feel like you hide it well, but those that are closest to you, they see that shit. They see that shit, Gemini. And you know, they could know you personally, so they know like, you know, well, if Gemini want to talk about it, I just let Gemini talk about when they ready to. But I feel like Gemini, like you could honestly be the type of person who you could be the type of person like who you hide your pain, you hide the things that you go through, you hide your feelings. And I don't feel like that's healthy for you. I don't. So like how at the beginning of the reading when I was talking about getting a second opinion, it could be real important for some of y'all maybe to even like rather be, you know, you want to do this. It doesn't mean that there is something wrong with you. But getting like seeking therapy, you know, having just having an outlet, period. So some of y'all could like be battling with holding things in, and then when like you know, when a person does that, when you hold stuff in like so much to a certain degree, it's like when you snap, you fucking snap. And it's so hard to bring you back down. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to ground you again. It's so hard to, you know what I'm saying? It's like once you snap or once you are triggered by something, you're constantly, you know what I'm saying, like in your head, you're constantly like you just can't let it go. It's like, so I honestly like Gemini, like maybe having a outlet, or how I talked about you using your hands could be very important too. Whether you are someone who is able to build something, whether you're, you know what I'm saying, like whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, like you're good at building things, or you're good at writing things out, or you're good at creating something, cultivating something, cooking, whatever it is. Like maybe whatever it is that you do with your hands could be your outlet, Gemini. I really do feel that strongly. All right. So let me go ahead and keep going here. I'm going to get some angel messages. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Gemini. Death is an illusion. So maybe some of y'all could have like a fear of it. Some of y'all could be thinking about like how old y'all are, y'all aging, or certain people around you, whatever. It's just like how I was just telling Sagittarius, perception is everything, but also it's about like it's a different way of living. All right. Right now you're in the physical, you're in this meat sack. The next form of living, you'll be in the spiritual aspect. Death is an illusion here. Then I also have here patience is a virtue. So I feel like also it's very important for somebody to be mindful of what it is that they ask for. I don't know why I'm hearing that like so heavily, but be careful for what you ask for, because you just might fuck around and get it. Let me get one more here for Gemini. Follow the golden rule. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. All right, Gemini. Let me get a couple soul cards here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Gemini. I feel like don't don't avoid something. Something could be possibly like it being avoided. Don't allow something to be avoided, no matter how deep it gets, how emotional it could get. It can't be avoided. Don't try to. Don't allow it to. The more that you try to avoid something, the more it's going to build up. Like for example, I'll give a simple example, like problems with your car. Just because you will ignore the sound it's making, or just because you ignore, you know what I'm saying, like something leaking, don't mean that the more you ignore it, it's going to fix itself. No, it's only going to get worse. It's going to leak worse. The sound is going to get louder, whatever. Like you can't ignore it. Something just can't be ignored. Gemini, I feel like for some of y'all on a financial level, whatever it is that you're able to create, some of y'all could be painters, some of y'all could be good at pottery or something, like how I kept talking about your hands. It'll help you to free yourself or for you to tap into your higher self as well. I feel like it'll help you to ease up some space within your mind too. I'm hearing something about your warrior spirit. Some of y'all could feel like some of y'all could always feel like y'all are being put into positions, or let's say rather you were a child or something like that, to whereas you felt like you had to defend yourself. Some of y'all could feel like lonely as well too. There could be some loneliness here, or you were the only person that was able to protect yourself, or nobody protected you in a way that you should have been protected, Gemini. But I feel like you are, by forces unseen. I feel like healing your inner child as well too, Gemini, is very significant for you. I'm hearing that where there's a will, there's a way. I feel like too, in certain aspects, you could feel like you're being beat up in life, or damn, it's always something or whatever, but I feel like there's a lesson. Like something's not happening for no reason. Like I feel like there could be excuse me, on one end it's it could feel something, it could feel something could feel harsh, but on the other end it something it feels like tough love. Something feels like tough love here. Plants could be very significant here for you too. Flowers. But something feels like tough love. And I feel like you're being guided and you're being guarded. I feel like you see the vision of what it is that you really want, who you want to become. But sometimes it can feel like it's so far out of reach. But I feel like the more that you put your hands to it, Gemini, the closer it'll be to you. I feel like I feel like the more that you feel like you're far away, the closer you are actually to it. Some of y'all, some people's minds could honestly be playing tricks on them, or somebody just talking themselves out of something, or because you're not as patient as you should be, you're constantly feeling like, damn, this is so far away, or every time it's always something, whatever. No. It's not. Just because something is not coming in the timing that you want it to does not mean that it's still not coming in divine timing. So I feel like for some of y'all, y'all need to really shut the fuck up about some shit. I feel like something is it's given in divine timing, or it's going to happen when it needs to. So that way when it happens, you know how to best take care of it. You know how to really handle it. I feel like it's just a piece of the path. Certain unfortunate circumstances, or happenstances and shit like that, is to develop you, Gemini. So that way when you receive your blessings, you know better. Something is being destroyed for something new to begin. I feel like some of y'all may even see spirits. Whether this is something that you've always been able to do your entire life, you see them within your dreams at certain times or moments of the day or night or whatever the case is. Some of y'all have y'all are very sensitive to energy. I feel like you can see them as clearly as you see regular people in front of you. Music. Something seems very important about music. Protection. I'm hearing having the mother that I should have had or that I didn't have, or being the mother I shouldn't have. So some of y'all also too, like whether this be in terms of like of a maternal or paternal aspect, mother father aspect, like some of y'all could honestly just be trying to like y'all could be the ones to break certain generational curses. Like I want to be better than the previous. I want to be better than those who raised me or who were supposed to protect me or who's whatever the case is, Gemini. I don't know how else to explain that. I don't know how else to explain that. To the point though, at times though, I feel like you could damn near, I feel like you could stress yourself out though. Being a perfectionist. Some of y'all could have Virgo highly aspected. Virgo, as well as air. Well, you are a Gemini, but also maybe even having another air placement, Libra or Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot for you. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Gemini. I'm going to try not to be too long, but, you know, I'm going to try not to be too long. I feel like follow instructions. When you're being told, when you're being guided to do something, follow instructions. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. I got the Five of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. All right, so there could have been some type of betrayal, lies, deceit, weird shit that could have happened, Gemini. Somebody could have been real cocky. Like they could have been very sure of themselves. What is this Five of Swords energy for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini? The Emperor here. Somebody could have Aries highly aspected. Somebody could have been very like, I don't know, whether it was like, like some of y'all could be dealing with like this type of shit like in a workplace or something like that. Like somebody like kind of like being like feeling like they are more than what they actually are. Like I'm sure like most of us have dealt with this, but you ever work with somebody who get paid the same amount as you, doing the same motherfucking work you doing, but for whatever reason, they really feel like they are all and be all. They move and act as if they the owner, the CEO, fucking management, all up in your business, or feel like they could talk to any type of way, or act a certain type of way, whatever. And it's like no. So I feel like in certain aspects, like when it comes down to your job, Gemini, I feel like just be very mindful of the people that you are around, or even with just coming on like to finances. Period. I'm just getting that strong, whether it's in relation to finances or not. But somebody who could feel like they got some type of authority, or they feel like they need to spite somebody, you know, to have some type of authority or something like that. Like it, like the shit just not cool for real. It's just not cool. All right. The Five of Swords and the Emperor here. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. Yeah, and then I have the Nine of Cups here, and then I also have the Seven of Wands. What is this Nine of Cups here for? And it's Seven of Wands. Like, I feel like something could have been planned in secret and you could have found out later on, Gemini, and now you got to like defend yourself, whether this be like in a court or spiritually or emotionally, physically, verbally, whatever the case is, Gemini. Like, you could find out like now, like, damn, I got to protect myself. I should have knew you was a snake, whatever the case is. Like, like something could have just caught somebody off guard. All right, there could be like a wall or something like that built up. Like, even if it's like emotionally, I got the King of Pentacles here too. Especially, like I said, if it's in terms of some type of finances. All right, so whether it be Gemini, like somebody feels like they have to protect themselves or keep their distance from you, Gemini, or you feel like you need to do this to somebody else, but there's something weird here going on. All right, the Five of Swords energy, that was the first card that came out. Somebody being deceitful, lying, whatever. I have the Emperor here. It could have been like in like in reference to somebody trying to get some type of like gain or something from themselves. This is a selfish energy. This is a very selfish spirit. I have the Wheel of Fortune here, then as well as the Star. Then I also have the Eight of Wands. Somebody can have Aquarius highly aspected, as well as Taurus, Leo, with the Eight of Wands here, as well as the High Priestess, Pisces. So I feel like there could be some type of communication coming in here too as well. Like something's just coming into fruition here. So Gemini too, you could probably like, you need to, whether you're a practitioner, excuse me, or not, it doesn't matter. I feel like follow your intuition. Or somebody that could, you know, whether they label themselves as a high priestess or not, or whatever, like somebody can have like a lot of wisdom, a secret, something like that. They can have something to say, or they can want to talk. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. I got the Four of Swords here, and then I also got the Ten of Cups. What is this Four of Swords here and this Ten of Cups for Gemini? Somebody been being lazy. Somebody been being lazy, or they've been waiting on some type of confirmation about a move that they need to make. You have the Chariot here, then I also have the Hierophant. Like somebody been being lazy or being stagnant on something. Somebody could have also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius highly aspect. You could be dealing with another air sign, or someone that has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio highly aspect. They also have fire. The Hierophant, I have Taurus, the Chariot, Cancer. Somebody could want to come towards you, Gemini. Maybe like make an offer, want to talk, want to let something out here. Yeah, I got the Five of Pentacles here, and then I also have the Ace of Swords. Somebody could be going through like some type of financial struggle, or maybe they want to reveal to you, the Ace of Swords here, the truth. They want to reveal to you something behind like some type of finances or whatever. But I feel like something is definitely not going to work out the way that somebody planned it to. What is this Five of Pentacles here? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. The Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like somebody made their bed, now they gotta lay in it. So there was a maybe like a hostile environment or decision or something that was just like real sporadic, like a sporadic decision, something like that was made. Somebody should have thought something through before they made a decision. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. I got the King of Swords, the Lovers, and Justice. Like I said, somebody should have thought something through. King of Swords here, Justice. Somebody can have Libra highly aspected. The Lovers, that's Gemini. What is this Justice and the Lovers here for Gemini? I'm hearing I don't want it to come out. The Seven of Cups here. There could be some type of like how I was talking about thinking something out. Like there could also be like an illusion here. Illusion, somebody constantly thinking something through, thinking about another person. What's the Seven of Cups here? I feel like, and then I got the Two of Wands. Gemini, I feel like somebody depends on you. Whether this be in forms of relationship or something, I could say kids, you know what I'm saying? Because it would make more sense. Like if anybody, I feel, hold on, this is too bright. This is way too bright, and I don't like this. I don't like this. I feel like if anybody were to depend on anyone, it would make clear sense for it to be a child on its parent. But for some reason, I'm getting an adult. Like, I'm feeling an adult. Whether it be a grown-ass man, a grown-ass woman. Like, somebody depends on you. I don't know if it's like energetically, emotionally, financially. To a certain degree, I feel like financially or something. Like, I feel like somebody is like, somebody depends on you. What is this Two of Wands here? Somebody with Aries or Sagittarius could be trying to like make amends or trying to talk to you. Or somebody could also too be trying to like force a conversation with you, Gemini, but you're just honestly not interested in it. Or you just really like don't give a fuck. This Justice, the Lovers here, and the Seven of Cups. The Magician. Yeah, like I said, like as far as like communication, maybe something like somebody has to say. Or trying to manifest something. Let me get two more here. I'm hearing I have a right to it. And then I also have the High Priestess. Somebody could be a practitioner here with the Magician and the High Priestess. And they're keeping what they know possibly like to themselves. Or they're doing something in secret. Let me get another one here. The Knight of Cups here. And then also the Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody that has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio highly aspected. Whether somebody wants to make you an offer, they want to reveal like some type of emotions or something that they have like towards you. Is Gemini able to trust this person? Is this a trustworthy like situation for Gemini? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. I have the Two of Swords here. And I also have the Six of Wands. So I feel like whatever decision is going to be made, I feel like Gemini, you're going to move forward. Like you're going to move on. What is the Six of Swords here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini? Six of Swords moving to the Eight of Swords. Possibly even to like going from a space of being stuck. The Ten of Pentacles. Like you're doing what you have to do for yourself. Even if that includes you moving away. For your better good. Like you had to. Yeah, I got the Eight of Cups here. Then also the Three of Cups here too. I feel like tightening up your circles. Making them smaller. Whatever. You're not sharing certain things with people. Celebrating. There is something significant here, Sagittarius, about... I'm sorry, Gemini. Somebody could be dealing with someone who has Sagittarius highly aspected, but Gemini. Seems like something is very significant here about your absence. Let me get two more here for Gemini. Somebody could have did you wrong or something, or like just left a bad taste in your mouth. I have the Star. And I feel like you're moving away, you're distancing yourself to heal. You could have even had to like move away from your family. You know? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've had friends, I've met women in my life who've been more sisters than my own sisters. Which is insane. Really fucking insane. Like we literally shared the same fucking womb. And ain't no way we is it, but it happens like that sometimes. I've met men who have treated me more like brothers than my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Older women who have been more there for me than some of my aunties or uncles or whatever. Like, it be like that sometimes, you know? But some of y'all could have even had to, like, move away from y'all family in order for y'all to heal. Let me get one more here for Gemini. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I have the Knight of Pentacles, and then I also have the Four of Cups. I feel like somebody needs some money or something. Somebody's not financially stable. They need something. Somebody could be waiting on some type of like contact or something like that from you, Gemini. I feel like somebody's just like fucking broke. And honestly, I don't necessarily feel like somebody like needs you like the most good. Like somebody's just like real dependent. This could be like a child or something like that. Rather or they just have like real childish energy to them, but it's just not. Somebody could be like real manipulative, playing on somebody's like heartstrings. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. I have the Sun, I have the Ten of Cups, and then I have the Queen of Cups. I feel like starting somewhere else new. Starting somewhere else new, nurturing something else, building something else. I have Leo here. Ten of Cups here, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. But Ten of Cups coming out here, same way you had it here. Like, it just is what it is. Being very intuitive. I have the Empress. Excuse me. I have the Empress as well as the Seven of Coins. So I feel like, too, a lot of y'all, like, whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever the case is, like, being in your feminine energy, creating, building, being very creative, birthing something. But I feel like also being very strategic and being patient. Being patient and being very strategic. Let me get one more here. Somebody could be having a child here as well, too. The child could be coming in 7 months. The child could be born in the month of July. It could be a boy. I have the Two of Coins here. Somebody could be planning for this big change coming to them. Congratulations. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. The Knight of Wands. And then I also have the Queen of Swords here. Some of y'all could honestly, like, had to have, like, had an honest conversation or a brutal conversation with somebody who has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius highly aspected. You could have had to, like, make a decision to cut this person off. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Seven of Swords. Because they could have betrayed you, Gemini. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Somebody could have betrayed somebody else, lied to them. They weren't honest. Five of Wands. Yeah, like I said, an honest conversation, a brutal conversation. It could have been an argument. Something was just toxic. All right, so I feel like, too, somebody could have, like, a very toxic co-parenting situation. I got the Five of Pentacles here, possibly because somebody just they don't do what they're supposed to do. And they could say, like, oh, I'm broke, whatever. Maybe they are broke. Maybe they are broke. Like I said, like, somebody could depend on you, or maybe they want you to do everything. Or take care of them, like you, they son, or something like that, Gemini. Or like you, they son, or like they're your son. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. And then I have the Knight of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like somebody that's not your child looks at you like you their mama or something. Like, I don't know how else to explain that, and that shit is annoying. And I don't know if that annoys you, or if it's overwhelming in certain ways, or somebody, like, let's say even if it is like your own child, Gemini, it's like somebody that should have, like, left the nest. Like, damn it, like, come on now. Like, you can't, like somebody's like handicapped. Somebody handicapped. And Gemini, if you have already decided to move on and, you know, do what's best for you. Love on yourself. Nurture yourself. Create. Continue to do that. Because somebody's handicapped. And they trying to make that shit your problem. And it's not. It's not. It's just not giving that. You're broke ass. Fuck. Hell, we all broke out here. Shit. Well, I'm not going to claim, bro. I'm not going to say it. But I'm just saying, we all trying to make a way, motherfucker. I'm trying to watch the way I talk. I ain't gonna lie, I am. Especially the words that I use with my people. The term motherfucker and when you know the origins of where it come from, you don't want to use the term motherfucker and nigga and all that. But it'd be hard because when a motherfucker is, it'd be hard to not use them terms because when a motherfucker is motherfucking, when a motherfucker is acting like a nigga, you be like, damn it, like. It be so hard sometimes, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Excuse me. I'm working progress. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. That shit be so hard sometimes. I got creeping. Somebody all up in the business. Can't mind their business. Like, it should be odd. It should be so odd. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Gemini. Played out. Somebody needs to let it go. Somebody needs to let it go. So Gemini, like, somebody's just always in your business, or they always, like, I don't know, like, they focused on you, always thinking about you, whatever. Like, they need to mind their fucking business. I have bad karma, and then I have rejected. Two more for Gemini. Hooked. So it's almost giving me, this shit is obsessed. Gemini, I don't know what you done did. I don't know what kind, man, this shit is obsessed. I have bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities, legal issues, court judges, immigration lawyers, etc. Some of y'all could have even had to get like a restraining order against somebody. They don't like it. They don't like it. Clout hungry, says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic, groupie. Shine. Your light irritates their demons. Somebody's dependent on you. And not in a good way. And somebody's like obsessed. Like how I said, something is very significant about your absence, and somebody feels the need to creep and be in your business. They feel some type of way. They get rejected. They can have like they could drink all the time, do drugs, do whatever. Like they just can't handle it. They can't handle your absence. The shit's sick for real. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Gemini. I have I'm pregnant and I have raw. Yeah. Somebody's expecting a child. All right, and somebody may not, like, they don't want to, like, accept the fact of this. Like, you know what would be killing me? I remember one time I was talking to this guy. This was years ago. I was dating this guy. And he was talking about how this woman had, you know, told him, like, she was pregnant. And he was saying he wanted to get a DNA test. All right, cool. Because they weren't in a relationship or anything like that. They had just did their thing, and she wound up pregnant. And he was saying, like, he was like, yeah, but it was only one time. You feel me? You see when it's hard not to call a motherfucker. Do you think Nut just sits in a fucking queue or something? Do you think Nut just be sitting and he got to build up or something? You think this shit a video game? You think it's a ping pong ball and if you just give it enough pressure, just enough nuts, then it'll explode and make a fucking baby? And all it takes is one time. You think it's a magic number? Like, well, if you have sex 4 times, then she'll get pregnant. Nigga, all it takes is one time. Oh, God. I'm about to get off the internet. I'm about to get off of Aretha Franklin internet. That shit is irritating. He was like, it was only one time, you feel me? I was like, you do realize that's all it takes, right? What do you mean? Like, you acting like you had to have sex with her 100 times for her to get pregnant. You acting like the shit loads up or something. You acting like it's a fucking water gun. What are you talking about? That type of thing. I was like, you shouldn't be allowed. I was like, the way you think, you should not even be allowed to have sex. Like there should be paperwork on you, you fucking idiot. I was like, you know what? I said, delete my number. I said, block me. I said, I need you to block me. You hear me? Why you acting like that? I said, no. We're not doing this. I need you to fucking block me. I don't ever want to talk to you again. That shit turned me off. I said, ain't no way. Somebody expecting a child. Congratulations. Name it, Naya. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Gemini. Can I get one more for Gemini? I have loose walls, and I have you're the only one. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. So if you're a divine masculine and you're like, you could be like worried about, or you're trying to figure out if, you know, if you got cheated on or something like that, whatever. Addictions go beyond just drinking and drugs. Sex is also an addiction. Working could also be an addiction. Anything that you do in access, anything that you do too much of, it can be an addiction. Okay, China, I'm almost done. My Virgo baby calling me, y'all. Her birthday coming up in a couple days. I still ain't playing nothing. But somebody could just still have that addiction. All right? Raw, I'm pregnant. You're the only one. Loose walls. They didn't mean anything. And then I also have here, my pride won't let me. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying about who the father is, or their child, or something like that. So if you're a divine masculine, you think you dealing with that, or you having struggles with that, something like that, God bless you, brother. Get that DNA test. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with DNA tests. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. If you ain't been doing nothing, if ain't, like, I don't feel like there's shit wrong with that. Hell. All right. Let me see. Is there anything else I need? Let me get some hidden truths. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Gemini. But somebody lying about who they baby daddy or something like that is. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I feel like save yourself the trouble. Save your child the motherfucking. Because when they get older, they going to have to deal with the lie that you told. Like, and that's not fair. So don't do that. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Gemini. I'm not financially stable. I miss hearing your voice. Somebody needs some fucking money. Like, somebody's dependent. First thing that come out, you ain't got no fucking money and you want to talk. 2 more for Gemini. Like, diabolical. This shit be so diabolical. I miss seeing you. I feel so drawn to you. Somebody's obsessed. All right. Somebody could did also like some type of spiritual work on somebody else too. Somebody did a love spell or something like that on somebody else. You stupid. All right. If somebody gave you advice or you on the internet looking at love spells and all this shit, especially if somebody gives you advice on how to do one, they don't give a fuck about your well-being, your life, like none of that shit. Like none of that shit. I can't reach out. Will you ever make things right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, Gemini. I have frivolity. And then I have constancy. Let me get one more. What is this for Gemini? Thief. Somebody feels like somebody's being dishonest. Oh, shit. Somebody feels like another person's being dishonest. Just point blank, period. Like, there's no way to get around it. Somebody feels like another person's being dishonest. Like, they a thief, they whatever. They lying about something. Misfortune. Somebody gonna get some bad karma for that shit. Somebody gonna get some bad fucking karma for that shit. I don't even want to read on that. That's on you. Go ahead, be out here moving like you Pooh Shiesty and shit. That shit is insane. Let me see. Let me get this oracle. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Gemini. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. And then I have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Last one here for Gemini. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. So I'm not saying that like you need to think lower of yourself, but somebody is thinking way more higher themselves than what they should. You ain't that. You're not that. You could become that, but right now you ain't that. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Gemini. Let me get a closing oracle here for Gemini. Divine feminine, divine masculine. The Baron. Let me read this out, and I'm gonna get about the business. Okay, I'm gonna put my house dress on and read my book until I fall asleep. Somebody ain't got time for this shit. Somebody playing a dirty fucking game. Somebody's playing a dirty fucking game. Like I always tell y'all my readings, if it don't apply, let it fly. But somebody's playing a dirty fucking game. The Baron. Death, dying, healing, ancestral veneration, and wisdom. Baron Samedi, also written as Baron Samedi and Baron Samedi, is a Haitian Iwa who presides over the dead. He alone decides who shall cross over into the world of spirits, and as such, the Baron has the ability to heal any mortal illness or wound. A powerful practitioner of voodoo, so long as Samedi refuses to dig your grave, you will be protected from curses and hexes that come your way. He is also the leader of the Gede family of Lesser Iwa, whom together are stewardess of the past, family, and our histories. The Baron can be crude and as well as lewd in his trickster aspect, serves to remind us not to take ourselves too seriously. Excuse me if I butchered any of the terms. I tried my best. I promise I did. All right? So, Gemini, I love y'all. Mind, body, and soul. Okay? Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is. You'll continue to learn to love yourself the same. And I will see y'all in y'all next reading. Peace. Bye, y'all.